Have you ever wondered what life was like during the year you were born? I obviously have no remembrance of the events that occurred 20 years ago, except the stories that have been told by my friends and family members. Life in the 90s was exciting, with new scientific discoveries, political scandals, and the rise of some incredible athletes. Let's jump in the time machine and travel back 20 years to July of 1997, the month and year I was born. Now, before we experience just what life was like in July of 1997, let me give you a little bit of background information. The population at the time in the United States was around 272.6 million people. Now, that seems like a lot, but today there are 326.4 million people living in the US. This shows you how much the population has grown over the past 20 years. On a similar note, the average income per year has also seen this increase. In 1997, the average income per year was $37,000. Today, the average yearly income is over $72,000 for those with advanced degrees. Now that you have a little bit of background information, let's jump into our brand new 1997 Acura Integra and head to the local grocery store. Now, on our way there, we turn on the radio, and what do we hear? We hear "I'll Be Missing You" by Puff Daddy and Faith Evans, of course. It's been #1 on the charts for over a month now, and let me tell you, it sure doesn't lose its popularity. Now that we've made it to the grocery store, we need to grab a loaf of bread and some hamburger for dinner tonight. You will be shocked to realize that a loaf of bread is only $1.17, and a pound of hamburger is only $1.38. Today, the prices of these items are over double in cost. After you get back into your car, you realize that you are almost out of gas, and you'll need to fill up before heading home. When you arrive to the gas station, you are shocked to see that the price of gas is only $1.22. Compared to the gas prices you've seen over the years, some reaching almost $5, this seems like a steal. You fill up your car and head home with a smile on your face. Now that you've arrived at home, you kick back in your chair and turn on the news. The weather shows a nice sunny weekend coming up, with temperatures averaging in the upper 80s for the middle of summer in July. Then you change the channel to sports news, and all of the talk is regarding Mike Tyson and his incident in the boxing ring. During a boxing match against his opponent in Las Vegas, Nevada, Mike Tyson bit off a part of his opponent's ear. On July 9th, 1997, Tyson was banned from boxing, ending his career. As the news progresses, you see that Michael Jordan has been awarded as the MVP of the 1997 NBA Finals, scoring an average of 32.3 points per game. Tiger Woods is also becoming quite the star, becoming the youngest player to win the Masters at just 21 years old. And on July 7th, he also won golf's Western Open. When you turn the television off, you decide to pick up the newspaper to check out the latest news. On the front cover of the paper is a picture of the U.S. Pathfinder, and the headline reads, "Pathfinder successfully lands on Mars." The Mars Pathfinder landed on July 4th, and images were sent to NASA that very evening. How cool! When you flip the page of the newspaper, you see that the second Blue Water Bridge will be opening on July 22nd between Port Huron and Sarnia, Ontario. Now, before your evening comes to a close, you decide to watch a movie. But what movie will you choose? How about Men in Black? Or George of the Jungle? Or Air Force One? You're more in the mood for an action movie, so you choose Men in Black, an Oscar-winning film starring Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith. What a great way to end your night. It has been such a fun day experiencing a glimpse of what life was like in July of 1997. So much occurred throughout the month, including new popular songs and movies and awesome scientific achievements. It is so neat to look back at our history and at the events that have occurred. And even though so much has changed over the past 20 years, we can remember the good memories and reflect on our past in order to improve for the future.